folks, I am ultrazillatoys and this is the UltraZ News Weekend Update, the only toy news not for reviews, but for all of you. And yes, I am late once again. 2 videos in a row where I've been late, and I do apologize. Was out all day, and I'm recording this just right before it's supposed to be going up. So yes, I am late here. Do forgive me for that. Hopefully we'll get back on our regular 8 p.m. schedule tomorrow night. If you missed last night's late video, it was possibly for the figure of the year. It's got a high possibility for being the figure of the year. So don't you want to see why I think that? It will give you good insight probably into the way my mind thinks about toys all together. So do check out my Studio Series Optimus Prime review. It is well worth your time, and you know, I think it's a figure that might interest you in the least bit if you like toys. But tonight we actually don't have a ton to talk about, which is good. You know, sometimes it's good, especially when I'm running late. We have some official picks to go over of a couple things we talked about last week. We're actually going to probably lead off with that because it's stuff that's very popular here. And then we got like bits and pieces of other stuff. Like I said, not huge, but interesting. So without any further ado, let's get to the news. Let's kick things off with the SHMA ANGUIRUS once again. Give it its real due here this time because we have all the official picks. And it looks really nice, guys. I like the brown color. I think it's pretty good. You gotta understand, what this really looked like, you know, in real life was different than what we see on film with all the dust that's kicked up and everything. So I'm gonna be fine with this because we've gotten figures of Anguirus that were brown. The more important thing is, I think the articulation looks really good. I like how it looks. It looks better than the Revoltech to me, which is good, because that Revoltech's pretty old now. So I'm glad to be getting this. There's no doubt about it. It is really cool. Gonna run you about 140, 150 bucks here in the US, but shipping it from Japan, and it's an exclusive, is going to be more, so do keep that in mind. Like I said, Entertainment Earth, the link is down below. You can get free shipping. I think that's your best bet. Speaking of official picks, we also got the official picks for the 2 Jaguars from the movie Monster series from the latest Godzilla Day short. These look really, really cool. I love the Jet Jaguar with the GIGAN claws. I think that's awesome. The thumbs up one looks really, really good. These are P-Bandai exclusives though, so do keep that in mind when you go looking for them. They probably gonna be a little bit more pricey depending on where you get it, but the claw one is definitely something I think I need to have. From SH Figuarts, we are getting a Monkey D. Luffy Future Island Egghead version from the latest show. I heard this show has really nice animation. Who can let me know about that? But yeah, it looks really cool. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm digging the design for sure. And also from Figuarts teased this week, for those who have been paying attention to the channel, we're going to get some Figuarts Lord of the Rings, and it looks like it's going to start out with Frodo and Aragorn, Strider himself. That's right. I'm excited about that. That is very, very cool. Guys, do me a favor though, while I have your attention, please do check out those Lord of the Rings reviews that I did. I know I did doubles, and I usually don't do that, but, like, give them some love, okay? Not just because, you know, like, DST sent them over to me, and, you know, I want to show them that folks care. Not just that, but also because, you know what? I do so much for you guys. Give me back some love. Watch something that you might not enjoy. How can you not enjoy Lord of the Rings? Go watch those movies if you haven't. Get out of your comfort zone. But anywho, if you can watch any of those reviews, I'd really appreciate it. Let's keep things in the fantasy realm because Mythic Legions announced this week an amazing looking giant dragon called Baether. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. I have one of their ice trolls, and this dwarf stat. This is like 28 inches tall when the wings are up. That is insane, and it is part of a whole new Beast Legions line, which has all kinds of very, very cool looking characters, as you can see here. From lions to pumas to jackals and snake men and women. And there's even a dragon in there as part of one of the figure sets. Mythic Legions always does really, really nice stuff, and I always like, you know, dipping in now and again. That dragon, man, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but wow, it looks awesome. This weekend was also Legions Con, so if anybody got out to that, let me know. I went to a different kind of con this week, an artist supply con. How about that? But yes, all of this stuff is all new reveals. They're also going to be doing something with Sideshow, so maybe some statues, maybe some 1/6 scale stuff. And there's also a role-playing game coming out from Mythic Legions with all the miniatures. That is awesome. And speaking of fantasy and dragons, Mega Constructs is doing a Skyrim dragon, and Anduin, I believe it's called. This looks really cool. This week, X Plus put on their Rick site, the Toho Maniacs Utsuno Ikosugami from Orochi, the 8-headed dragon. I've always wanted a figure of this guy. We were supposed to get an SH Monster Art so long ago, but I really, really want this. I hope X Plus North America does get this one, because it is a must-have in my opinion. If I could get it, I'm definitely gonna try to get it. Like, I want this more than any of the other Toho Maniacs thus far. So yeah, fingers crossed that I'm able to get this. In Mega House's Ultimate Article line, they are doing an Ultraman Rising, standing at an impressive 30 centimeters tall. It's going to have incredible details and electronic effects to capture the perfect atmosphere of the series. Speaking of Ultraman Rising, Seismic is teasing a Gigantron, and it will be revealed next weekend at Design-a-Con, so do stay tuned for pics of that. Funko is doing a brand new pop of Voltron Legendary Offender with Shiru as the pilot, which is very cool. They're calling these bitty bots, and it does come with a little bitty bop of Shiru. There's also going to be a Soundwave with Rumble and a Hulkbuster with Tony Stark, so that's pretty awesome. Creative Beast Studios is showing off their Stegosaurus this weekend at Legions Con, so there should be more pics of these gonna circulate pretty soon, I would assume, but I love me a Stegosaurus. Titanic Creations put up a new variant of their Pulgazari to go up for pre-order this week. Should ship around the same time as the regular version, and it is the Red Scare version with translucent red plastic, as well as beautiful gold armor. This one looks really, really nice. I think I like this better than the original one. Blokies is doing Evangelion. I might have talked about this last week, but here are the official pics. And that looks pretty good. It doesn't look like their usual SD-style figures, which is interesting. Now, between Blokies and Yellow Park getting into Evangelion, we could be seeing a nice resurgence in the toy world for them. Maybe I should review some of my stuff. What do you guys think? Check out this shattered glass version of the Samurai Grimlock from Iron Factory. These are excellent, excellent colors for this variant. And speaking of Transformers, on AliExpress, we've seen something called Mini World Transformers. This is apparently a property that is kind of like Minecraft in a way, from what I've heard, but these are really, really cute looking, in my opinion, with all, you know, the major characters represented here. Totally digging the style. So yeah, apparently these are available on AliExpress. Don't know the price, but you might be a little bit interested in at least checking out, of course, the Optimus Prime. But like, if you look at these, you know, the little boxes open up into little headquarters. It's pretty cool. Also, in Australia, again, Mix Mashers from Hasbro, and these are like their older figures. They're I forget what they were called, Hero Mashers actually. So I guess they're bringing back this line with Transformers, and you could, you know, switch out their limbs and stuff. We had a few Hero Mashers here, and they're kind of cool, I'll be honest. So glad to see these making a return. And then Beast Box is doing this awesome looking Chimera. It just looks incredible. I mean, look, I have some Beast Box in my backlog. I keep saying the backlog, but maybe I will be doing some backlog stuff this week. Gotta choose which ones. But all of this stuff looks fantastic. Speaking of awesome looking robots, check out this like cool like black and gold police-esque robot from Mini-Force. Wow, I am in love with this. Oh my gosh, can I have? I want it so bad. And there you go, guys. That's the Ultra Z News. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below for any of this stuff. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for a daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, peeps.